What it do, what you saying, what it going, it's your favorite, get your most hated Oddfella back for another one. Yup, back for another one. This is the Jak Hellington Listening Session, live on TWR Presents. We live on Twitch, we live on YouTube. Make sure y'all smash that like button as you fall on in. This will be rebroadcasted on the live and direct show on 93.3 FM, CFMU.ca. Salute to the Usual Suspect 6. Make sure y'all tap in the usualsuspect6.com for your boxing content and music content as well. You know what I mean? We're going to get into some upcoming shows on the docket Saturday and such. You know what I mean? March 11th, it will be going down inside the Hamilton hotspot. But I also want y'all to tap in the shop, usualsuspect6.com. The link is in the description, right? The link is in the description. Tap into the new drip that we got. You know what I mean? The Hamilton trip is always popping. You know what I mean? We got the new basketball jerseys. We got the new shorts, Hamilton, the OG Hamilton shorts, as well as the new kicks. You know what I mean? The new lace-up kicks. So definitely tap in the shop, usualsuspect6.com on the main page, as well as the link is in the description. So make sure y'all check that out. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody that's up in the chat. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Big up Skylar Danes. You know what I mean? He on one of my favorite tracks we're gonna hear off this Sunny Side Up EP. You know what I mean? But yeah, we go definitely get into that. Salute to Skylar Danes for pulling on up. We got the original Beatster, you know what I mean, in the building, live in the war room. Salute. You know what I mean? We got Mills Grills himself. You hear the beat in the background. That's Mills Grills right there. You know what I mean? Doing his due diligence and checking in the dig. Speaking of which, he's gonna be one of the main features at the Got Mics, you know what I mean, open mic showcase this Saturday, March 11th. You know what I mean? So before we bring on Act Reacher 45, let's get some quick promo with this upcoming event. You know what I mean? Featuring Ross Burns, featuring Revenue, featuring Jack Craven and Domenico Don live inside the Hamilton hotspot, the hotspot low, 208 Kenilworth Avenue North in Hamilton. Y'all check it.
It's a Usual Suspect day.
It's a Usual Suspect day. It's a
usualsuspect6.com.
Say what?
That's
usualsuspect6.com.
Oh, this Saturday, March 11th, it's going down. Hotspot low. Got mics. You got mics? You got bars? We got mics.
Hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your favorite game, you most hated Oddfella. Just to let y'all know, it is going down Saturday, March 11th. In the hotspot low. I'm in the staircase right now. Y'all know what it is. It's ticket and invite only. Get your ticket on Eventbrite.
World premiere. World premiere.
Fox can do it all, bro. Like, Fox will pull up from the 3-point. He gonna go to the bar hot dunk. Oh, dude, of course he can ball, man. We got this.
Hit him like Reacher. Homie, I'm a teacher. Hit him like Pac. I don't need a feature. Nah. Hit him with a dope hook.
Steals you.
Got him leaning off the ropes. Look. Woo.
Yo. Pull up that song there, dog.
Yeah, man, we can hear you. You just gonna talk through the intro, my nigga. But yo, what it do? Ag Region 45, suspect number 1 in the building. Let them know what's popping.
Nah, only because I didn't hear no audio after the thing. You know what I mean? I don't know if it was like a delay. You was fine up until you played the little promo. That's why I wasn't sure, because it went silent for a minute. At least on my end, I didn't hear anything. Salute. Shout out to Steels. Hopefully the audios is all right and the levels is good. Back for another listening session. Make sure y'all shop usualsuspect6.com because you fit the description. I'm tired of saying it because Steels should have made the commercial. He know how to take my audio and manipulate it. You know what I'm saying? He's very good with that. So shop usualsuspect6.com because you fit the description. Not me, not Steels, not Red, not KG, not the Houston Hard Hitters, but you. Yes, you fit the description.
Indeed. Link is in the description. Shop usualsuspect6.com. But y'all know what it is. Once again, the Got Mike's open mic showcase. Tickets are still available if you in the 905, if you in the 416, the 289, 519 area. Tickets are available through Eventbrite. You know what I mean? The Got Mike's open mic showcase. $7 general admission. If you want to get on a stage, you know what I mean, for a little 10 minute set, you know what I mean? There is another ticket tier for y'all that's trying to rock the mic, you know what I mean? So yeah, tap in. Link is in the descriptions for tickets, as well as on usualsuspect6.com. I mean, it's gonna be a live event. Ross Burns, Revenue, Jack Craven, and Domenico Don, as well as the Steel City Cypher. You know what I mean? So it will be going down once again this Saturday, March 11th, in the Hamilton Hotspot Low. You know what I mean? Once again, it's ticket and invite only. So if you come into the door thinking like, yeah, there's gonna be a cover charge, nah, you ain't getting in. You know what I mean? So do your due diligence and hit up the Eventbrite and get your tickets now before they all gone, because they are limited tickets available due to capacity restraints in the day. You know what I mean? But once again, this is the Jak Hellington Listening Session. He just fell on now. He gonna fall back in real quick in the dig, and we gonna get this listening session on and popping. First off, I'm gonna have to clear something up, because I had him standing in front of the Hamilton skyline, you know what I mean, on the thumbnail. And true enough, Jak Hellington is from the Bell City. He out there from Brantford, you know what I mean? So salute all the man out in Brantford and whatnot, you know what I mean? And speaking of which, here go the man of the hour, you know what I mean? Mr. Jak Hellington in the building, you know, dig. Tell the people where they can follow you at and all that good stuff.
Yo, peace, y'all. It's your boy Jak Helly. You can find me everywhere on social medias at Jak Hellington. But most recently with the drop of Sunny Side Up, you can find that link in the comments, but it's jakh.bandcamp.com. That's where all the new music goes first. Maybe YouTube, depending if there's visuals, and for Sunny Side Up, we'll get to that, but there's definitely lots of visuals for that.
Indeed. It's the Jak Hellington Listening Session. Make sure y'all smash that like button as y'all fall on in. You know what I mean? Sunny Side Up EP. You know, Dave, tell us about the whole concept behind it. Why'd you name it Sunny Side Up EP? How much tracks you got on it? And yeah, all that good stuff. You can hear me? Yeah, we having some audio problems with your
Well,
oh, there you go. There you go.
I was gonna say I hear you. Oh.
It's skipping a little bit, but I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I was saying
Sunny Side Up came along.
Go ahead.
No, I can't hear nothing now.
Yeah, go ahead. You might be on a little bit of a delay.
All right, so yeah. Sunny Side came about with essentially, just wanted to jump on the Mocha vibe. But I mean, he's always posting his beats, and he's got a whole vibe of his own. He's always killing it. Make sure y'all reach out if you want some soulful, like West Coast vibes and shit. But on Sunny Side Up, I mean, it came from, stemming out of kind of a dark time, a dark couple years for everybody, and kind of looking for a sunny side up myself. So, it kind of leaned into that. And then originally it started off as a 3-song EP, but it just didn't satisfy my thirst quite enough. So I just kept pushing and pushing. And eventually it's came out to be a 9-song project with 1 bonus track as well, available on the digital and cassettes that are coming soon. That one's called I Don't Know. It's with me and my brother Skylar Danes, who's tuned in with us, I believe. And it's a banger. He's on Grounded as well, which we're gonna check out. Yeah, Sunny Side Up is a lot of fun. It's kind of weird that now that it's over, it's been such a big part of my branding and everything, being egg based and leaning into it for the last year and a half. It's almost weird to put it to sleep eventually and then move on to something different. Not that it's getting put to sleep yet, because we're shooting a new video tomorrow for School of Style, the 9th joint on the last song on the album. It's going to be super dope. Shout out the Yard 905 for lending us one of his spots to shoot in tomorrow. Yeah, big up.
That's what's up. We got Jak Hellington live in the War Room. This is the Jak Hellington Listening Session. Make sure y'all tap into the new EP, the Sunny Side Up EP. I put I pinned it. I pinned the link straight to the chat, you know what I mean? So make sure y'all tap into that. Salute to the queen of MMA and combat entertainment, Tay. I don't know if you heard the other day on the Beltway. I gave you your flowers, queen. I gave you your flowers, in the dig. Let me bring back Jak. I think he might be, this might be a better feed for him right here. You know what I mean? But let's get into this first. I might have to switch my location up if I keep up. Indeed. Well, let's get into this first little composition off the Sunny Side EP. Call this one Frying Pan, featuring DJ Uncle Fester. You know what I mean? We live in the War Room. Once again, the poll is in the chat. Let us know what your favorite song that we playing tonight off the Sunny Side EP is. You know what I mean? But reserve your votes to the end of the listening session, please and thank you. Let's get into this Frying Pan. We live in the War Room. TWR presents the Jak Hellington Listening Session. Let's get it.
Break the shine on my paper, find the equator line. We're getting busy, my pen tagging up your vacant sign. If you all look shifty, I'ma leave you in the picture time. Cause right now, I'm just searching for the sunny side. I just wanna pass it on when I find it now. If you're sharing that energy, then we ride it now. Cause the sunny side sounding like the final belt. Find me like a diamond underground, but I'm climbing now. Hot fooey, I'm walking like chop suey. Got a marveling at the sun like they walked into a hot movie. Cause even if this life be trying to take me down and out, I'ma try and find an exit from this roundabout. That's the way that we live with, on your shoulders every minute, yeah. Will a fella, will a kill it, yeah. That's an everyday decision, so I kick around and let the shine begin. Flip the sunny side up in this frying pan, yo. You feeling down, don't deny it then. I'll get you sunny side up in this frying pan, yo. You never know when your time can dance, so flip the sunny side up in this frying pan. Sunny side up Life's a gamble like a Vegas event, and only you can pull the strings like a marionette. Sunny side up till the time's up. When we ride up, make a line up, we'll provide lunch. Dummies how to run, they don't wanna try the sun. Yelling hell, he got a gun and belly, how we light 'em up. You tuned in to a smooth wind, a vitamin. Heat the frying pan up in the vitamin. Get the sunshine shining the entire land. Mountains and seas, see the Yeti and Leviathan. You gotta rise up if your island grim, cause you the product, gotta fly until your islands win. Let the sirens spin, let the sun shine again. Don't let your hunger in, and don't you shine, my friend. I kick around and let the shine begin. Flip the sunny side up in this frying pan. Yo, you feeling down, don't deny it then. I'll get you sunny side up in this frying pan. Yo, you never know when your time can dance. So flip the sunny side up in this frying pan. Sunny side up in this frying pan. I'll flip the sunny side up in this frying pan. I wanna fly in the mountains of sky. On the clouds I lie till my fountain dry. Yo, I wanna fly in the mountains high. Ain't got no time for this pain to dry. Yo, I wanna fly in the mountain sky. On the clouds I lie till my fountain dry. Yo, I wanna fly in the mountains high. Ain't got no time for this pain to dry. Let's go.
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. The Jak Hellington Listening Session. Smash that like button as your phone on in. That was Frying Pan featuring DJ Uncle Festa in the dig. Ag Reacher, you got any questions for Jack?
Sorry, my mute button is so delayed. What were some of your influences as far as inspiring you to rap? Was it somebody that you know, was it somebody in the industry, or was it a little bit of both? Did y'all get it?
Yeah, you might have to ask that question again.
I was gonna just say, did y'all get any of that?
But I don't think Jack did.
I got booted as soon as it wrapped up.
Go ahead, ask the question again.
So, what was some of your influences? Yeah, what was some of your influences?
Yeah, I don't know why I keep.
Was it industry or was it some? Could you hear me? Could you hear me, Jack?
We're gonna let him get his sound together and keep it moving with the next track, because we got a couple nice gems off this Sunny Side EP. Once again, the link is tagged in the chat, you know what I mean, is pinned in the chat, so make sure y'all tap into that, you know what I mean, the Sunny Side EP. Now let's get into this Gray Skies in Pleasantville. I believe this is number 2, the second track off the Sunny Side EP, you know what I mean. And when we come back from this, hopefully Jack's audio is gonna be straight. But y'all know what it is. This is TWR presents the Jak Hellington Listening Session. Poll is in the chat. We'll reserve your votes to the end of the session. Let's get into Gray Skies in Pleasantville.
Yeah.
I ain't one for the straight and narrow. See me flying off the handle like a straightened arrow. Fly against the wind like a southern sparrow. And getting better with age, to cry in a rustic barrel. Tuts of pharaohs rising with a frequency channels. I got boards on boards like the Vegas Strip. Yo, get lost in the mix like a baggage lift. Tag who's it? Yo, you know who the hell is crew. Listen to my gorillas like gorilla glue. You gotta go through some rough shit so something stick. Let the pieces fall in place, you gotta trust the shit. And fuck the beef, link like life. I'm seeking the like life. Surround myself with peace and the right. types. Swerving lanes in this hurricane. Burning Satan got me rolling in the perfect days. Hit the stage and we leaving the whole earth in flames. We all searching for sunshine in Pleasantville, but the weather's never still we never will. Downplay your blessings to be found in these lessons, cause life can't be resolved in confessions. But we all searching for sunshine in Pleasantville, but the weather's never still we never will. Downplay your blessings to be found in these lessons. I leave my legacy behind in these confessions. I'm cooking up a fire every day, trying to look up when the sky's looking gray, trying to find the sunshine through the shade. Shit, I'm just trying to live till I'm finding my grave. But gotta pick yourself up and drive up the vibe and love the ride. Hey yo, this life can be a wicked one. The ones we love gone as fast as a twisted begun. Twisting up these trees only works for a minute. Some days I ain't even feel worthy of dinner. Trying to make history like the work of a killer. I lie awake as the curtains get dim. I'm trying to go beyond the simmer when the stars aligning, and the flow can save a life like a fire hydrant. For the culture like some ancient Mayan, etched in stone and baked in time. I am searching for sunshine in Pleasantville, but the weather's never still we never will. Downplay your blessings and be found in these lessons, cause life can't be resolved in confessions. But we all searching for sunshine in Pleasantville, but the weather's never still we never will. Downplay your blessings and be found in these lessons. I'll leave my legacy behind in these confessions.
Y'all know what it is.
Yo, this life be a lesson long, and every aspect be a blessing, yo. Extra sketching going to the next beyond. Hold that thought, that's a separate song. Let's go. Sunny side up, baby. Jak Kelly.
Polars in the chat. You know, dig, that was another dope one right there from Jak Hellington. Call that Gray Skies in Pleasantville. You know what I mean? Excuse my my lack of putting the banner up properly, but yeah, that was Gray Skies in Pleasantville. You know what I mean? If that's a track that you rocking with, you know what I mean, most definitely reserve that for your vote, you know what I mean, later on in the show. You know what I mean? Jak's having definitely some technical difficulties with the audio and whatnot out there in the Bell City, you know, dig. So me and the actors is gonna have to, you know what I mean, push on through with it, you know what I mean? So Act Reacher, how you feeling about these first two little testaments so far? We got to hear Frying Pan, and we got to hear Gray Skies. Definitely, I can agree with Mills Grills. It has that boom bap, lo-fi type of feel. You know what I mean? Jak Hellington definitely got a distinct vocal tone. You know what I mean? That I can definitely rock with. How you feeling about what you hearing so far off the Sunny Side Up EP?
I like everything. It's all making sense. I like how all the tracks is like kind of telling, like it's illustrating like this whole Sunny Side Up type of thing. So I kind of see where he was going with it. I like the second track a little bit better. I need to ask Jak, are you related to Iron Solomon? The battle rapper Iron Solomon. I need to know, Jak. I love you to death. Y'all look just alike. Love you to death, though, Jak. Love you to death, though, Jak. Oh, but definitely love the creativity. And I would love to definitely hear where Jak gets some of his influences from. Damn, Jak. I gotta bang the gavel on you, Jak.
We ain't got that.
Jak. Come on, Jak.
Don't bang the gavel on Jak. Bang the gavel on the Bell City internet right now. That's what you need to bang the gavel on. I mean, them audio difficulties is like, yeah, it's halfway plaguing the listening session, but you know what's keeping it moving? The dope music, and we gonna keep them moving with this dope music because it is the Jak Listening Session. Make sure y'all smash that like button and don't be shy to, you know what I mean, shed some fire emojis up in the chat, in the dig. And my guy, Jack, is definitely Bizak. You know what I mean? I think he went to a new location and might got some better reception. What it do? They can get a mic check 1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2. I can hear you.
Okay. We back in business. You know what I mean? We was out here hoeing Bell City internet, you know what I mean? And you just need to go to a new location in your mansion, in your mans, you know what I mean? Because Jack Hellington got it like that, you know what I mean? But yo, we still haven't heard about your influences. My dude Act, you know what I mean? That's his question. He always asks the man, I'm like, yo, when they come in the shows, like, yo, who your influences are, you know what I mean? And we ain't get that. So it was starting to chop up and whatnot. So tell us who your influences are in the game.
Well, I definitely have to say that, I mean, for this specific project, Mocha definitely brought a lot of a co-energy on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's evident in the final product. But I mean, as far as just hip hop in general, I mean, Wu-Tang's always been there for me. I'm excited to go check Jizza on March 17th with my man Sky down at the Theater. I believe we're gonna go check him on the chess box and shit. But focus on the sunny side, you know. It's definitely Wu-Tang as far as influences. J Dilla on production, Mocha on production.
Rest in peace, J Dilla.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's a huge loss, man.
Indeed.
Mocha's, Mocha's got a very unique energy, just like Dilla had. So I was very blessed to be able to jump on a whole project with him, just bringing the vibes on it and the sonic waves backing me up, because it was super easy to write to. Every time I sat down to write something, there was no wondering how to approach it. It kind of felt natural, everything how it fell in place.
Indeed. We live in the war room. This is the Jak Hellington Listening Session. TWR presents. We live on Twitch and on YouTube. Make sure y'all smash that like button. This will be rebroadcasted on 93.3 FM, CFMU.ca, the live and direct show. We about to get into this next track, Grounded, featuring shout out Skylar Danes. It's up in the chat. This is probably one of my favorite ones on here. Tell us about the formulation of this track. You know what I mean? How'd you come about this collaboration with Skylar Danes?
Well, first off, shout out to everyone who's been showing Grounded and mad love. It's definitely getting some spins and some crazy spots, like out in Paris and some Brazilian stations and Puerto Rican stations. But Frying Pan as well, getting mad love, all in crazy spots. But Grounded came about, I mean, my man Skylar Danes, we go way back 12, 13, 14 years, I don't know. We go back, you know what I mean? He's my dude. We're the Original Beatsters. We do the OB sessions every month. You can catch that stuff on originalbeatsters.com. Lots of fire. Anything coming up with them, you'll find it there. So we go way back. We recently just started dropping again with the OB sessions last August. And yeah, we got lots of stuff coming new as well. We got a project called The Stay-Ons. Grounded came about with, reaching out to my brother. We were just keeping it grounded on the track with that true hip-hop essence. And Uncle Fester did the mix and mastering for most of the project. So when it came to the cuts, he threw down on it. Killed that absolutely. And as far as Mocha, that was, as I said earlier, there was originally 3 songs that I had picked out, or 3 beats that I had picked out for Sunny Side Up. It was just a shorter project. And then I had ended up extending it. Grounded was one of the first ones that I snagged up right away. He sent me about 45, 50 beats, I believe. Grounded was a no-brainer. It just had that vibe, has those hard-hitting drums and that smooth vibe to it.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. You know what I mean? Well, we about to get into this. Grounded. You know what I mean? Act Reach. I hope the shit ain't delayed over there in New York. You know, dig. You better hear this one clearly. You know what I mean? Because it definitely will be in radio activity over there on a live and direct show over here in Hamilton. Most definitely on the 93.3 FM show. Yeah, let's get into Grounded featuring Skylar Danes, you know, and who the DJ?
That's DJ Uncle Fester.
DJ Uncle Fester, you know what I mean? Also featured on the first track, Frying Pan.
Yeah, he did Paper Planes as well. He absolutely killed it, man. If anyone's in need of cuts and y'all know where to go, definitely hit him up. He's an East Coast beast.
Indeed. You know what I mean? Shout out DJ Uncle Fester. You know what I mean? Let's get into Grounded. We live in the war room.
Crazy for this one, man. Hope beats. Jak Hellington. What up, Skylar James? Yo. Belt to violate your eardrums. Dum I don't fear sons. I control the atmosphere, pull of gravity on this massive sphere. But it don't hurt to smile though. If you ain't big enough, your fellow man, you die a John Doe. Hey yo, this world needs love. It's been extra cold lately, now the world need gloves. Shit, I'm just grateful to be alive. Some days more than others, I'm just taking about a stride. Hey, life is speeding down the highway. Now it's like a fly on the wall, stuck in dry paint. And we all wanna fly away. I wanna appreciate the finer taste. Dining with the homies, I'm a shorty on some China plates. I ain't wanna fumble with time, this jungle is mine. The man in black is back, but I ain't walking the line, baby. I'm bringing chalk to define daily. Rhyme wavy over the city like crime rates be. We need some peace and love to reach above, so stay grounded like a teen in trouble. Go and hug and see the truck. Feel the grass beneath your feet. Stay grounded, the wind never seen defeat. Stay silent, keep on grinding, keep on shining. Flow on and on and on, and feel the grass beneath your feet. Stay grounded, the wind never seen defeat. Stay silent, keep on grinding, keep on shining, keep on keeping on for the ones you ride with.
Life's all about perspective, mind's elevated. Switch up your point of view and mind renovated. We knocking down the walls, hopies keep it ventilated. Y'all just lost in the breeze, keep them suffocated. Time's up, just cut it, I had enough of waiting. There's no more second guessing shit, I'm always hesitating. Too many thoughts are brewing and they keep percolating. So let's lose the bad news that keeps circulating. I'm always running out of time most days. It's time to maximize the grind post haste. I'm middle-aged, crossing roads looking both ways. Future and the past, I'm content but I don't wait. To all the people that are gone and ghosted, my bad. You know you're always welcome down here in the Skylab. Life's a fad, it won't last, it's a fly past. Stay grounded, mold the pressure like a die cast.
Feel the grass beneath your feet. Stay grounded, the wind never seen defeat. Stay silent, keep on grinding, keep on shining. Flow on and on and on, and feel the grass beneath your feet. Stay grounded, the wind never seen defeat. Stay silent, keep on grinding, keep on shining, keep on keeping on for the ones you ride with.
Away from what I've been, what I never forget. Everything I went through, I appreciate. Away from what I've been, what I never forget. Everything I went through, I appreciate. Away from what I've been, what I never forget. Everything I went through, I appreciate. Away from what I've been, what I never forget. Everything I went through, I appreciate.
Indeed. That's Grounded right there, you know what I mean? Featuring Skylar Danes, cuts by DJ Uncle Fester. Premiere track off of the Sunny Side Up EP. In the day, Act Reacher. What I tell you, how you feeling that track? Is that one of your favorites so far?
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites so far. I really like it. Really like it. Yeah, that was Grounded, right?
Yeah, that was Grounded right there.
Yes. I agree. Agreed, brother. Agreed.
Y'all know what it is. Salute to my guy, Talib Cunningham. You know what I mean? Carolina, the Kakalaka up in this biatch. You know what I mean? Salute to the fam. You know what I mean? To LDBC Ting, to Usual Suspect Ting. Done know. Jak Hellington out of the Bell City, you know what I mean? There's a lot of talented MCs out of Brantford, you know what I mean? For such a You know what I mean? A small town. Let's be frank. You know what I mean? Ain't no big city, ain't no big town or like nothing like that. But for a small town like Brantford, y'all got MCs, bro.
Hell yeah, we surprisingly got a lot that have stuck around for the test of time as well. A lot that have fallen off, but I mean, like you said, for the size of the city, I mean, there's a lot that have kept it real and continued doing what they love, and big up to everyone from the Bell City still doing what they love, for sure.
Indeed. We are definitely salute the chat. You know what I mean? Got Mills Grills Instrumentals up in here. And speaking of which, I think we need to take a little quick break and promo this upcoming Saturday. Once again, we got the Got Mike's open mic showcase, you know what I mean? Most definitely, if you around Jak Hellington, definitely pass on through the Hamilton Hotspot Saturday night, because it's definitely gonna be going down. Y'all
Usual Suspect Day.
Official mic checkers 1 2. Official mic checkers 1 2 1 2. Official mic checkers 1 2. Let's go, yo. My hat and my eyes low, looking for 5-0, cause I be smoking weed everywhere I go. Back rebel, reckless on records, couple mic checkers, rebel circles, round squares, jumping them like checkers.
It's Jack Craven. Look, check it out. 1 2. This some shit you write after the show, huh? This some shit you gotta put on way after the glow up. I never slow up. Spend the next week getting my dough up, and spend the next one just cashing out, giving no fuck.
Link is in the description. Tickets are limited, you know what I mean? So make sure you grab them as soon as possible. It's going down Saturday night. Ross Burns, Revenue, Jack Craven, and Domenico Don. You know what I mean? Hamilton Hotspot, 208 Kenilworth Avenue North in Hamilton's East End. You know what I mean? Licensed bar, fully licensed bar, and the open kitchen. You know what I mean? Serving the best in Canadian and Caribbean cuisine. And when I say best, you know what I mean? I ain't bullshitting y'all. So yeah, it's going down Saturday night inside the Hamilton Hotspot. Low back entrance, invite, tickets only, in the dig. But once again, smash that like button. This is a Jak Hellington Listening Session. We previewing tracks off of the Sunnyside EP, the Sunnyside Up EP, in the dig. And we about to get into this new news called Sadness featuring Mocha Only, you know what I mean, and Maloney. You know what I mean? Tell us about this track right here.
Yeah, my man Maloney. Well, first I hit Mocha because just the whole vibe of the beat just kind of demanded that he bless it with some kind of melody. So I had to throw Mocha on it for sure, and then I recorded my verse after that. After I needed someone that could match that energy, and Maloney's my Bell City brother as well as Skylar Danes. If I didn't say that before, it's all Bell City there. And we go way back as well. We got All Aboard video on my YouTube at Jak Hellington on YouTube as well. And yeah, the track just kind of came together. Sounds excellent. I originally had some issues with the files, and I ended up getting it remixed and remastered by another engineer, besides Fester, who originally did it. But it came together perfect in the end, and just perfect to the sound that I was looking for with the track. And shout out Maloney and Mocha on that one for sure. They both killed it, came correct. It's one of those ones where I kind of went out on a limb with my stuff. I'm not used to even anything on Sunnyside Up. Is kind of like it's a big stone's throw away from anything that I've put out in the past. So it's kind of been a nice experience to go out on a limb and then to have such a nice reception with it as well.
Indeed, that's what's up. That's what's up. Once again, the poll is in the chat. Poll is in the chat. We are now coming to time where y'all should be getting your votes ready. You know what I mean? But not just yet. Let's hear this Sadness featuring Mocha Only and another Bell City legend, Maloney, who might I say absolutely tore up last month's Steel City Cypher. You know what I mean? Came down from the 519 to the 905 and destroyed the CFMU studio.
He's Toronto now. He came from Toronto, I'd assume.
I mean, but he's still Bell City at heart, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
100%. Yeah. I'm 100%. You can't take the Bell City out.
Because true. Because I'm messing with that video he just did with Jack Craven and
the Ringer,
Scott Free and Tyler Durant.
Yeah. Shout out CP Media. He did that one. He's done all the videos so far for Sunny Side Up, except the animated video that Big Clown Animation did.
Right. Yeah. So that's what I mean. Yeah.
It's a banger though.
But let's get into this. You know what I mean? Sadness, Mocha Only, and Maloney. Let's get it.
If you feel away and wish you had this, pull yourself away from all the sadness.
We all act like we live a long time till we realize that we borrow these lives. Every second past, people passing away, praying to the God that they pass in the gates. If you got a dream, wipe the sadness aside. Stuck up in your head where the madness reside. Let the sun illuminate the path that you ride, cause ain't no question if you a diamond or not.
Yo, it's getting harder to maneuver here, like someone running voodoo. Got me feeling down in scuba gear. My heart be melting into liquid swords. Tour de force, got my mind cycling the hill of storms. My flow popping, overflow your kettles. When I drop like rose petals, life's good on these bonus levels. Sword the devils and clear the skies to better days. Born as rebels, so raise your flag and let it wave. Stake your claim and vibe high to high tide. Defying gravity when I fly. Hey, it's 1 2 1 2. If your life out of tune and need a sound check tool, let's go.
If you feel away and wish you had this, pull yourself away from all the sadness. If you feel away
what?
And wish you had this, pull yourself away,
yo.
All the sadness.
I've had enough of those I love passing away. I wish I could bring them all back for a day. To enjoy the sunshine, you gotta have rain. And to know the good times, you gotta have pain.
I know the cliches, they're crystal clear, but some days I wish I could just disappear. I grab my daughter and grip her near, cause the love overpowers my different fears. It gets severe, this anxiety got my brain in a tough rut. Tough luck, so I go and roll some blunts up. Puff to escape all this stuff, but reality called again, so I hung up. I'm done messing around, leave a message at the beep with the rhetoric now. I've been doing my best to drown out all the rest of the sound. The pressure is loud, I can't keep the decibels down. So could you keep quiet? I need silence. I've seen so much violence, the pain is stained in each eyelid. So skip the sadness, you wish you had this, till you become addicted, trying to kick the habit.
If you feel away and wish you had this, pull yourself away from all the sadness. If you feel away and wish you had this, pull yourself away from all the sadness. Pull yourself away from all the sadness. Pull yourself away from all the sadness. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Jeez, yo, that one might be that one one right there.
In my deep voice, I like that.
Yeah, Real.
He was dirty for sure, and it was a must go. As soon as I heard that one, it was a done deal. We had to scoop it up.
Yo, I like that one right there. You know what I mean? Once again, pull us in the chat. Let us know what your favorite track that we playing off of the Sunny Side Up EP is. My man said, "Mic check 1 2." What do you say? Something about something about your life. You might need a sound check too, or something like that. Yeah, that shit was dope, bro.
Sound check 1 2 1 2. If your life better tune, you need a sound check too.
Man, yeah. Bars right there. You know what I mean? Sunny Side Up EP. Once again, I tagged the link to the EP in the chat. You know what I mean? It is pinned in the chat, so make sure y'all tap on into that. This is the Jak Hellington Listening Session. Make sure y'all smash that like button, share the stream. Damn right, it's a usual suspect ting. You know, dig. We getting into our last song in the track, and this is the last song on the. Well, I won't say the last song. It's the 8th song on the Sunny Side EP, Sunny Side Up EP. So, you got the physical copy? Oh, there it go. You know what I mean? Sunny Side Up EP. There go the physical copy. 9 tracks right there. Morning Weather Report.
That actually has the bonus 10th track on it as well.
Indeed. Always love the bonus. You know
I called it the extended edition, and I didn't really consider that there might be some confusion that there's not a shorter version, but it was originally only the 3 songs. So that was the original one, and there's no point in releasing them because I think at this point I've already released videos for all 3 of the original ones. They're already out as singles prior anyways, so I'm not going to release them separately as their own 3-song thing. It's just, and not to mention I couldn't kick the play on words either way. Even if I wanted to, I didn't want to kick the extended edition. I was 110% committed to the egg theme, so it had to stay no matter what.
True. That's what's up. And I mean, we got Jak Hellington in the war room. This is the Jak Hellington Listening Session. Tell us about this last track we're about to get into, the Morning Weather Report.
Yeah, this is one of the few ones that didn't get a visual, and I don't think will, because I think after tomorrow's shoot for School of Style, that'll probably wrap up the visuals for Sunny Side Up, because I got other stuff to move on to as well. But Morning Weather Report's super dope. Mocha only played some brass on it, so at the end when it comes in, he plays the trumpet at the end, I believe, and then yeah, man, it's a super flat beat. It's kind of got like a rough around the edges sound to it, and old school vibe to it, and I always appreciate that kind of stuff. So it's for people like me who appreciate that as well.
Indeed. Shout out Mocha Oli, man. The man's hella talented, and I didn't get to say he killed that last song. The hook on Sadness. There's something with the way he hits notes. There's something with his voice, man. Yeah, he's definitely a special talent. And then on the production side as well, you know what I mean, the instrumentation side as well. Very, very impressive. Shout out to Mocha Only. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's get into this.
When it came to his production, actually, he sends everything mixed already. So because he wants to really maintain that Mocha vibe, which as a producer myself, I really respect. I know a lot of engineers definitely frown upon it as far as not having that full control over vocals and instrumental stems. But I mean, you got to stick with that Mocha vibe, man. And I know how much it can change engineer to engineer. So to maintain that Mocha sound, that genuine Mocha sound, and keep it authentic, that was the best way to go. And I think it came out dope. I don't think anyone would question it if I said otherwise.
Indeed. You know what I mean?
That's to Fester for making that happen. DJ Uncle Fester mixed and mastered majority of it. Like I said, I had a couple issues with 2 joints, so I ended up getting them redone. Sadness was one of them, and then Sunny Side was redone. But that wasn't on Fester. That was on me. Having some issues, using some new DAWs and whatnot for recording in, and didn't work out in my favor for those two.
It is what it is, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But we about to get into this last track, the morning weather report. This is the Jak Hellington Listening Session. Make sure y'all smash that like button. We live on YouTube. We live on Twitch. Once again, this will be rebroadcasted on the Live and Direct show on 93.3 FM, cfmu.ca. Morning weather report. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Hey yo, I'm trying to wake up, ready to start my day up, I wanna sway up, stock soar and stay up, yo. 3 reps and I'm way up. High noon, I'm driving to the boards on the layup. I've been flying free while y'all just caged up. On a quick DIY for the heads like makeup. Mortician got them dying to pay up. I'm just playing every day be a pay cut, but I'll make the asphalt vacant vibe, grooving in the record roll. This history be made in time. The sunny side of an ancient mind. Sage your lies, I'm a mage with rhymes. On the wave where I lay, trying to wake the vibes. Every day with this pain, trying to shape the tide, yo. It's always a shaky ass ride, and these water tracks barely ever make it outside. But it's personal growth, I ain't the person to boast, but I can feel the heat, so I'ma give a personal toast. Let's go. I'ma rock how I rock on that rain and shine. Smile on my face, though I fake it sometimes. We all been searching for the sunnier side. I ain't been trying to push anybody aside, cause I'ma rock how I rock on that rain and shine. Smile on my face, though I fake it sometimes. We all been searching for the sunnier side. I ain't been trying to push anybody aside, yo. Hey yo, I'm tired of the space now. I'm tired of laying in these puddles face down. I'm tired of this game and how it weigh me down. I'm tired, but I'm wired like you pay me now. Hey yo, I compound interest. Honey, I shrunk the kids, they swallowed by some insects. We vibing through the room like incense. Middle up to the fringes, lifting them off the hinges. What you witnessing through the lenses? They know that we live radio interceptions. I've been gradient with the lessons. Swing on point, mocha aim for the fences. 9 out of 10 recommended by dentists. Or anybody working a dead shift, the freshest. Phenom beyond your honorable mentions. Guess it's just a mistake that I was left off your guest list. I'ma rock how I rock on that rain and shine. Smile on my face, though I fake it sometimes. We all been searching for the sunnier side. I ain't been trying to push anybody aside, cause I'ma rock how I rock on that rain and shine. Smile on my face, though I fake it sometimes. We all been searching for the sunnier side. I ain't been trying to push anybody aside, yo.
Pollers in the chat, let us know. What's your favorite track that we played off the Sunny Side EP tonight? I know what it is. Jak Hellington Listening Session. Live on YouTube, live on Twitch. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That was the morning weather report. The last track that we playing tonight off the Sunny Side EP. Once again, the link is tagged, is pinned in the chat. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all tap into that and check out the full clip of the Sunny Side EP. In the dig. Act Reacher, you got any questions for my guy Jak Hellington?
Yes, Jak, man. Could you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Yeah, man. So, as far as the future, what do you look to bring or add new into the arsenal? Is it going to be more videos? Is it going to be shows? You know, what's the next move moving forward?
Well, definitely, I'm going to be bringing in some Sunnyside merch to just, I mean, not necessarily merch, but some nice branded Sunnyside stuff, as well as the tapes. I'm going to do a short run of vinyl as well. And, keep it for the heads as far as that goes. And then as far as upcoming stuff, it's going to be a lot of EPs. I'm going to keep it short because, attentions are short. So I don't want to put out more projects that are, this one's actually only about 29 minutes long with the bonus track. So it's definitely considered short, especially if you're coming from an older time like the 90s when we used to pack CDs full of 90 minutes no matter what. But now attentions are short, so we're gonna rapid fire some EPs out myself, the original Beatsters, shout out Skylar Danes, and then we got a couple other like podcasts and stuff that we're gonna be announcing as well. As far as shows, nothing coming up on that front, but the homie at the yard I think has a couple opportunities coming up for some shows to be hosted, so we'll see how that goes. And as soon as the hard copies of stuff lands, then we're definitely going to do a release for the vinyl and stuff like that. But that could be down the line a little bit, considering the wait times and stuff on those types of things. I'm just getting the ball rolling on that. The cassettes are already in production, so they'll be in probably in the next month or so. And yeah, lots coming up. The next EP that is dropping that I'll leak is King's Highway with my man Maxwell Scott, my UK homie. We got another UK dude, Herbal T, on there. And Skylar Danes, hopefully he's going to drop a verse for that bad boy as well. A little heat on him here. Yeah, that's got some bangers. If y'all are familiar with producer Bo Fat, he's got some production on there. We got Sith from the West Coast on some production, and then myself doing a little producing on there as well. Maxwell Scott always comes correct for the head, so we'll definitely we're gonna do some visuals for that as well. So, and like I said a couple times, the School of Style video shoot tomorrow with CP Media and the homie Josh Tiller. He's shot lots of content everywhere in Hamilton. I'm sure y'all might be familiar already. But yeah, he's held it down as far as the visuals go on Sunny Side Up that y'all can find on YouTube/Jack Hellington. All the visuals are there. There's a Sunny Side playlist. Yeah, it's been. I normally wouldn't do so many visuals for Sunny Side, but it was it was so much fun to put together and stuff that I had to go in on the videos. So I'm excited to kind of take a breather and go a new direction as well with something and lean all into that, because I'm at a place where I'm not like backed up with music like I have been in the past, so I can just concentrate on new music. And I think that's really kind of kept me more motivated to be enthusiastic about dropping new music, because it's actually new music to me as well, not just releasing to the people. Yeah, I see you, Skylar Dane. Shout out CP Media once again. He's done a lot of work for us. You can also check the Keep It Moving video on the original Beatsters YouTube. We got all the OB sessions up there, and the Keep It Moving video came out super smooth. We look forward to working with him again on another video that we got. That at least I got that we haven't fully discussed yet, but we got some fire production. We won't release who's producing it yet, but we got some heavy hitters from across the country as well as stateside. So we got lots of stuff to be excited for that we've been sitting on, and it's just in the tuck, waiting to get those final touches and whatnot before it's ready to get fired out there. But yeah, lots to look forward to. Lots of new music, lots of visuals. It's gonna be a heavy year.
That's what's up. This is the Jak Hellington Listening Session. We about to get into the segment of rapid fire questions, where we ask you some off the cuff type of questions. You know what I mean? Let the listeners let you know where you at, you know what I mean? So speaking of which, you know what I mean, we'll start off light, you know what I mean? I don't know if you was you puffing over there? You said you was bringing over the ashtray, you know what I mean? I don't know if it was for some tobacco or if it was for some cannabis, but if it was for some cannabis, we'll be dealing with, you know what I mean? What's your go-to strain over there? in the Bell City, yo. Because hold up, let me tell you this story. I mean, let me tell you this story about the Bell City. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this could go either way.
The OG Jay Steels will now tell you a story about the Bell City, because I had some of the best back in the day when Kush was Kush. I had some of the best Kush from the Bell City. It tasted like coffee. It tasted like coffee, but I had to go through hell, damn near to get it. You know what I mean? Damn near to get it. You know what I mean? But yeah, Bell City. You know what I mean? I mean, they got their grades, they got their strains and whatnot. You know what I mean? But let me tell you, to make a very long story short, you know what I mean? It started off at Club L, I think it's called Envy, Club Envy. You know what I mean? Was a spot. My guy was DJ Tech 9 was doing. He had a little Friday night ting up in there. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, I've been playing your music. You know what I mean? And the people are feeling it. Yo, so why don't you pass through? So me and the homies, yeah, we passed through and whatnot. Yo, as soon as I got up in there, I got into a beef. You know what I mean? I got into a beef. I start rolling around with a dude and whatnot. You know what I mean? They ended up kicking him out. You know what I mean? And we still up in there jamming. You know what I mean? Getting women and whatnot. At the time, I was smoking. I was a cigarette smoker back in them times. You know what I mean? So I had to go outside and smoke a cigarette. You know what I mean? Okay, so we'll move on after that. You know what I mean? Because we ended up at this shorty's house. You know what I mean? Because my one homie. He ended up scooping this shorty, and she had an auntie. Yeah, because as soon as we got up in the whip, the auntie ducked her head up in the. She's like, "Ooh, what are you guys doing?" I'll never forget her voice. She's like, "What are you guys doing?" I'm like, "Oh, you know where the trees at?" You know what I mean? We try to get some trees up in it. Yeah. And so, yeah, I got trees. I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? So we ended up going over there, you know what I mean? I ended up, so she brought out the parfait, you know what I mean? And oh man, like I said, the shit was like, it smelled like coffee, bro. It smelled like some nabob shit, you know what I mean? So I start, you know what I mean? She brought the scale out, and it was this big old dry scale or whatever, you know what I mean? So of course I was indulging, you know what I mean, putting more than what was supposed to be, you know what I mean, for the price and whatnot. But she ain't never caught on to it, you know what I mean? So then I'm like, give me a bag, you know what I mean? So I'm about to bag it up. Then she's like, no, you need to weigh the bag. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You see, the trees are weighed, you know what I mean? What you need? What you mean I need to weigh the bag? So she started tripping out about weighing the bag. I mean, and meanwhile, this girl is drinking like this, you know that sour apple, that green sour apple, that liqueur shit. Yeah, she just sucking that back, bro. You know what I mean? And I swear, she turned into the Incredible Hulk. She turned into the Incredible Hulk because, like, you know what I mean? I was about to walk away with the bag and shit. She grabbed my shit, bro. She grabbed my shit. Ripped my chain. You know what I mean? And she wouldn't let go, bro. She wouldn't let go. So as soon as I'm peeling her shit off my shit. You know what I mean? And then my one brethren, he's behind her, and I don't know what he said, but she turned around and start pulling on his dreads. You know what I mean? And that was the problem. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, my dude's dragging this girl, and you see like you got the ceiling with that, you know what I mean? There's that, I don't know, with that funny type of stucco type of shit. man, you see all that shit just falling down because her head's dragging all over the ceiling. You know, I'm doing picking her up and shit. You know what I mean? All I see, I look outside, lights are coming on and shit. And meanwhile, the whole time, this commotion's going on because it's like a big commotion. You know what I mean? She's like, there's two drunk ladies just sitting, you know what I mean, just sleep on the couch the whole time. I ain't even noticed, you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, we got to get the fuck out of here, bro. But that weed was good. Go ahead. Let me tell me about your go-to strain.
Yeah, Belted, what up? Yo, I usually like those, you know, those West Coast strains for sure. I got a couple homies that do the crafting out there, so usually it's that like BK Black Lime. Honestly, if you ask me what the BK stands for, I'm not really sure. For that Motor Breath Papaya, definitely slaps. You got to get that flavorful stuff, man. I'm okay with the Kush, but you know, I'd take some nice flavor. I don't want that fruity stuff, but you know, unique terpenes over that Kush for me, unless it's bedtime and then I'm trying to shut it down.
Okay, that's what's up. You know what I mean? My co-host Act Reacher, he out in Harlem. He is somewhat of a food connoisseur, somewhat of a foodie. And Bell City, they got some spots. They got a couple spots that I used to frequent. You know what I mean? Some of them grimy, and then some of them, you know what I mean?
You're talking downtown perimeter or what?
Well, what's it called? The Admiral?
Yeah. Admirals, Lonnie's, those are all kind of that.
Is that still open? Yo, they had like
they've been there forever.
I remember the fries used to be the burgers used to be like huge and everything. It didn't taste that great, but I mean, if you was drunk, I mean, it was alright.
Oh, 100%. The downtown options are definitely quantity over quality, but I mean at 2 a.m. it used to slap for sure. I'm not really out at that time anymore doing the Lonnie's thing or the Admiral's thing, but
what about
there's definitely some late night options, I'll say that.
What about there's a wing place that I hit up a couple. They have some type of gummy bear wings.
The Wingmaster down on here.
Wingmaster, yeah. So what you think about the Wingmaster?
I'd have to say my go-tos are like the creamy dill pickle, and then the peanut butter jelly and the cinnamon roll. They definitely slap anything with that. You know.
What? Hold up. You just said peanut butter and jelly wing.
Yeah.
You had that, bro.
Yeah, they're good.
Wow, nah, B. Oh, yeah, you know what? I'm not surprised because the gummy bear was decent. The gummy bear was decent.
I haven't been able to bring myself personally to try to go the gummy bear route, but yeah. I haven't been able to do it. I've seen it on the menu, and I couldn't do it. What is it? Is it melted gummy bears? Is that what it is?
It is.
I don't know.
So they say. So they say, but it goes nicely. I think they must put a little bit of salt in it though. You know what I mean? What about one thing? I'm always sad for Hamilton is the closures of Fast Eddie's.
How y'all don't gotta have Fast Eddie's anymore?
We don't got no. We used to have two, and then no longer, no more. Like I think I like Fast Eddie's. I don't love it, but I like Fast Eddie's more than any of these other little fast food places, bro. You know what I mean? I respect Fast Eddie's because they got the nasty ass little crazy fries with the cheese and unknown meat sauce that's over top of it.
Yo, they are nasty, and I order them every time.
Yeah, that shit real. Yeah, even their chicken sandwiches go hard.
Yo, I never realized the impact of Fast Eddie's because I've always been here, so maybe I've just been spoiled. But speaking of the project that I brought up earlier with my homie Maxwell Scott from the UK, so he's in Toronto now, he came down here to record King's Highway, and he was dying to hit up Fast Eddie's. It never dawned on me that it was so like regionally specific that he was like set on coming to Cobb. Like we were cooking food, and he's like, "Yo, you still down to go get Fast Eddie's though?" Like after,
real.
And I was like, "Damn, are you really here to come just mouse some Fast Eddie's?" It never dawned on me, but after that, it's starting to sink in on me that it's very if you've had it, then maybe you crave it again. Maybe you want them dill pickle fries. Sponsor me, Fast Eddie's.
True. I ain't never had I ain't never had no dill pickle fries from over there. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to come on over there and see what's up. You know what I mean? Because I ain't had Fast Eddie in a couple months now.
It's wild. I think it must just be Bell City and Cambridge now that holding the Fast Eddie's down. Oh, we got 2 of them still, and they still holding strong. So shout out Fast Eddie's. Whatever you're doing in the Bell City, let's keep knocking.
I don't know. They low key used to remind me of White Castle in the States a little bit.
Yeah, they had those 69-cent burgers.
Right. You know what I mean? That's what got me at first. You know what I mean? And the fries, and the crazy fries, because the crazy fries kind of come off like Coney fries in Detroit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as soon as those things hit fresh air, they just turn to a gelatinous hard mess. Though
they do. Yeah, you can see the death in them.
You can fork and knife them for sure.
You know what I mean? We live in the war room, talking about those good eats in the Bell City. Fast Eddie's definitely recommended though. You know what I mean? Let me ask you this, you know what I mean? This doubles as a boxing channel. Once again, Saturday mornings, we do wake and bake boxing. You know what I mean? Us and the usual suspect 6, we discuss the hottest boxing topics and whatnot. Are you familiar with boxing per se? You know what I mean? Is Bell City more of a MMA city or a boxing city?
I'd say, honestly, I don't really know anymore. I used to work restaurants like Boston Pizza and stuff like that. So as far as I would see that, Bell City definitely turned out for UFC events. But I don't know if it's the same atmosphere, quite the same. One of the Boston Pizza shut down, and one of them still kicking. But yeah, I mean, back in the day when I was like early 20s, like it used to get crazy in Boston Pizza for UFC events. So I mean, I'm impartial to say that probably didn't change, that it likely didn't shift to a boxing community. But then again, on a local level, I mean, there's definitely a lot of flyers for local boxing events, and there's definitely local boxing gyms in Bell City. So, I mean, I know Workshop, Just Win the barber.
Shout out Just Win.
He was fighting for a little bit. There's a few of them there's a few people that have definitely, when Alex was fighting for a little bit, but I think that was mixed martial arts as well. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe it's a mixed community. I don't really know. I'd say almost on a local level, as a fan level, maybe more UFC, and on a involved level more as boxing. Maybe.
I hear that. Okay. Were you able to take in the UFC fight over the weekend between John Jones and Cyril Gane?
I don't watch very many of the UFC events myself. I'm pretty buried in the music and then just personal grind and stuff like that. But I don't usually stay up on too many of the MMA events or the boxing events anymore.
Indeed,
it was more a product of my environment back in the day, but it was a good environment to be in back then, because everyone turning up and going crazy. Some motherfuckers getting a little aggressive. It was a good time back then with UFC events. But I think at the same time it's probably paled a little bit in fandom, as far as that was 10 plus years ago, and I think UFC has kind of dwindled. Maybe I'm wrong on that front. Maybe not as far as the bankroll goes.
Last question I'm gonna give to you. We see it up on the screen. You know what I mean? In the video, and you were speaking earlier about the Sunny Side Up apparel. You know what I mean? When can we look out for that?
Well, that's one of the quicker things to get done. So what I'm thinking is probably I'm gonna try and get a submarine shot done across a nice T-shirt, and we'll have it from the Sunnyside video that we were just showing there, actually. And then a couple other just small things, a little egg logo on a dad hat and stuff. But we got some nice simple things. I think that's what it is nowadays. Kind of like the hat that's on there, a little bit smaller, a little bit. This is our homie Vibey here, our original Beatsters homie. Vibey, shout out to Skylar Danes. Doing up Vibey. We've got that painted on the Skylab where we drop the OB sessions once again, originalbeatsters.com if y'all want to check out some bars. I mean, personally, I gotta say on Sunnyside Up, I definitely feel like I didn't go as bar heavy as I have in the past, or at least aim to go. And it's kind of been I think that was what kind of gave it a whole refined sound and cohesive sound, was that it was written as I approached it more as songwriting opposed to just seeing how hard I could go on every beat. The beats just didn't call for that on every front. It just kind of felt some beats you just got to vibe out on. You don't have to go hard on everything. People should take note of that. Maybe you might write your best music if you just ease up a little bit and just kind of put some humility and some emotion into it.
Indeed. Act Region 45, you got any last words for the brother Jak Hellington?
I'm just telling the brother, keep up the good creativity and things like that. Looking forward to seeing him again. Love the visual, with the cartooning and stuff like that. I like shit like that. That's definitely dope. I want to see more stuff like that. Shit, who knows? Maybe we could get a mini series going. Fuck it. But salute to the bro, man. I think I'm gonna go with that track, Sadness, and we're gonna leave it where it's at. Make sure y'all shop Usual Suspects.
Indeed. And speaking of which, Act, I did just end the poll in the chat. You know what I mean? And it was a split. You know what I mean? It was a split in the chat between I believe Sadness and Grounded. You know what I mean? 33%.
I ain't mad at that at all.
I mean, 33% both split with Grounded and Sadness. But Judge Galvatron, aka Act Reacher 45, gets the final say. You know what I mean? And what you say, you picking Sadness, right? With Mocha only?
Yeah, Sadness.
That's what's up.
I ain't mad at that at all, man. That's happiness. But let's go with Sadness. Sunnyside, man. Sunnyside Up. That was, I gotta say this, man. That was one that on the title of the song I wasn't 100% happy with, and I kind of sat on it until the very end, and nothing came naturally to me like the other joints did, so I just went with it. That was one that now I've come around to it and I've accepted it. It is what it is. It's just a song title. It's just it is what it is. But yeah, I sat on it for so long, and I was like, you know what, everything else as far as this project came together so cohesively and just naturally that I didn't want to force anything. That if that's where it lied, then that's where it was going to stay. And also, as far as the artwork goes, shout out my homie Jesse Graham. He's a tattoo artist out of Toronto, 215 or 315 Carlaw Ave, Black Cloud Tattoos. Check him out. He's definitely dope. He's Jesse Instagram on Instagram. Graham spelled like graham cracker, not like Instagram. Check him out. He does super dope artwork. I hit him up for the CD artwork and all that stuff. I kind of laid everything out myself and did that, but he did all the actual artwork. And, as far as this animated video goes, that was dude out of Cambridge from Big Clown Animation. He absolutely killed it as well. Definitely hit him up. He's got some crazy deals on once in a while. You definitely got to catch those sometimes though, because animated videos can stack up.
True indeed. But once again, I want to thank you for definitely pulling up and sharing the Sunny Side Up EP with us, you know what I mean? Make sure y'all smash that like button and tap in to the full clip. The link is tagged in the chat, you know what I mean? Give them some last words so the people where they can follow you at. And if you got any shows in the near future, let them know.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you guys having me as well, for sure. This is a dope thing you guys are doing. Us artists need as much platforms as possible to try and leverage our music and get it out there. Just because y'all music ain't moving doesn't mean it ain't moving people that do hear it, you know what I'm saying? So we're just trying to get it out there. But yeah, y'all can find me, Jak Hellington, everywhere. Instagram, YouTube, Bandcamp is where all the music goes first. As far as streaming goes, I will have Sunny Side Up on streaming. I got to get it some issues sorted out, because I saw that there was a couple companies in the States that were offering CDs and digital lower than I was somehow with Sunny Side Up. I'm not really sure how that works, but I got to get those issues sorted, and then I'll have it up on streaming as well in the meantime. So that'll be about probably a month away, or 3 weeks to a month before I have it up on streaming. And then it'll be on all digital platforms. Jak Hellington as well. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. Jak Hellington across the board for everything. Original Beatsters for anything that you want to hear. As far as original Beatsters, that's with my Bell City brother, Skylar Danes. We got lots of exciting stuff coming up, as well as more work with DJ Uncle Fester, as well as Fresh Kills, if y'all are familiar, from the Toronto area. He's been killing stuff on the MPC pads for ages. I don't know. I don't even want to put a time on it, but we did shows with him back in the Bell City at the Alex, when it was Alexander's, way back in maybe 2007, 2008 with Magnolius as well. Shout out Magnolius. That's an old Canadian duo that was tearing it up back then, that was pretty influential at the time for us, as far as we admired them a lot. Their stage presence, their show is just absolutely insane. Yeah, so as far as finding me though, you can find everything Jak Hellington, just like the IG, and the Bandcamp is jach.bandcamp.com, and then the Original Beatsters, originalbeatsters.com. Yeah, that's pretty much where you can find everything. I appreciate you guys once again for having me on the War Report. Make sure y'all tune in to all future War Reports as well. I'm sure they'll be hosting nothing but that fun.
Salute. Definitely appreciate that. In the dig. Salute to everybody that pulled on up in the chat. Once again, reiterate, Got Mics is this Saturday. Limited tickets are still available. You know what I mean? Link is in the description. Purchase them through eventbrite.com. Hashtag Got Mics at the Hamilton Hotspot Low. You know what I mean? 208 Kenilworth Avenue North in the Hamilton East End, in the dig. But once again, salute to everybody that pulled on up. 33%. It was a split between Grounded and Sadness, with featuring Mocha Only. Act Reacher went with Mocha Only and Sadness, you know what I mean? So that's what we gonna go with, you know what I mean, for our outro. But once again, salute Jak Hellington for sharing the Sunny Side Up EP.
Hell yeah, I appreciate you.
Indeed. But once again, it's your favorite yet your most hated Oddfella. Salute to the usual suspect 6. Salute to the TWT. Salute to the almighty LDBC. Amen. And we get on.
If you feel away and wish you had this, pull yourself away from all the sadness.
We all act like we live a long time, till we realize that we borrow these lives. Every second pass, people passing away, praying to the God that they pass in the gates. If you got a dream, wipe the sadness aside. Stuck up in your head where the madness reside. Let the sun illuminate the path that you ride, cause ain't no question if you a diamond or not.
Yo, it's getting harder to maneuver here, like someone running voodoo. Got me feeling down in scuba gear. My heart be melting into liquid swords. Tour de force, got my mind cycling the hill of storms. My flow popping, overflow your kettles. When I drop like rose petals, life's good on these bonus levels. Sword the devils and clear the skies to better days. Born as rebels, so raise your flag and let it wave. Stake your claim and vibe high to high tide, defying gravity when I fly. Hey, it's 1 2 1 2. If your life out of tune and need a sound check tool, let's go.
If you feel away and wish you had this, pull yourself away from all the sadness. If you feel away and wish you had this, pull yourself away, from all the sadness.
I've had enough of those I love passing away. I wish I could bring them all back for a day. To enjoy the sunshine, you gotta have rain. And to know the good times, you gotta have pain.
I know the cliches, they're crystal clear, but some days I wish I could just disappear. I grab my daughter and grip her near, cause the love overpowers my different fears. It gets severe, this anxiety got my brain in a tough rut. Tough luck, so I go and roll some blunts up. Puff, puff, to escape all this stuff, but reality called again, so I hung up. I'm done messing around, leave a message at the beep with the rhetoric now. I've been doing my best to drown out all the rest of the sound. The pressure is loud, I can't keep the decibels down. So could you keep quiet? I need silence. I've seen so much violence, the pain is stained in each eyelid. So skip the sadness, you wish you had this, till you become addicted, trying to kick the habit.
If you feel away and wish you had this, pull yourself away from all the sadness. If you feel away and wish you had this, pull yourself away from all the sadness. Pull yourself away from all the sadness. Pull yourself away from all the sadness. Oh, yeah. Oh.
It's a usual suspect day.
It's a usual suspect day. It's a
usual suspect6.com.
Say what?
That's
usual suspect 6.com.
This Saturday, March 11th, it's going down. Hotspot low. Got mics. You got mics? You got bars? We got mics.
Hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your favorite game. You want to hear the Oddfella. Just to let y'all know, it is going down Saturday, March 11th, in the Hotspot low. I'm in the staircase right now. Y'all know what it is. It's ticket and invite only.